I was going to start my speech off talking about why I think People's World is important and why I started writing for People's World. Raise your hand if you've ever seen a news outlet saying these pro-Palestine protesters are violent. This one might be a bit more out there, but has anybody heard about trans Tifa? Okay. Trans Tifa. After Charlie Kirk was assassinated, I saw so many conservative talk shows talk about how he was killed by trans Tifa. So, yeah. So, what does this have to do with this? Well, I think all of us know that those stories, those claims are very, very fake. Or at least I hope so. People's World is how we fight back against it, by building our own communications that are led by the working class, fighting on the front lines against oppression, fighting for socialism and peace. Like, when I pitch People's World to people, it's just a pro-good things favoring anti-bad things. That's really what it amounts to, in my opinion. Like, there's so many claims that just go uncontested because of these corporate influences that are concerned basically exclusively with just boosting up their stocks and their profits, trying to get cheaper resource extraction deals and cheaper labor deals in the global south. This is really not aligned with what most people need. Most people need, healthcare, good jobs, literally anything but bombing babies in West Asia. So, as a queer person, there's just so much stuff that corporate media doesn't. There's so many basic facts that corporate media just doesn't basically explain about the queer experience, about the challenges and oppression queer people are facing in the United States. It usually gets reported as, oh, it's just an issue of labels and pronouns and names, and it's not about people's identities being taken away from them by the state, in Kansas earlier this year. It's not about trans women being assaulted disproportionately in prisons. Nobody talks about it. Nobody, at least in the corporate media I've seen, reports on it are really sparse. I had to go way out of my way as a queer person to figure out this stuff growing up. So, yeah, don't have a super strong ending to this, but People's World is the cure for this stuff. People's World and other people-driven communication outlets. This is how we fight back. We get our voice out there. We tell them what's wrong. We tell them that these outlets are straight up lying to people, just to boost up monopoly profits. Tell them that the answer to these problems is socialism. So thank you very much.